Alright. Welcome to the stream, y'all. I'm gonna start sharing the links. I'm gonna be eating during the stream, by the way, so if you hear any chewing. Just snacks, if you're wondering. I have, like, gushers in my hands right now. Also, music's from Persona 3 Reload. I put on a study mix. Hopefully, Atlas doesn't copyright me to hell and back, but, you know, they're pretty chill about their music usage. Ah, I'm so surprised. Welcome, Sandwich the Studios. It's been a while since I've done a stream. We'll do a stream, just heads up for anyone. I am going to do a Thursday stream for the Game Awards. Friends will be included for that one. So yeah. I'm, you know, just wanted to chill. It's been a bit since I've, like, done a live stream. And I just want to chill. Hey, Ebony. Ebony Wildcard. Good buddy. Also, feel free to ask any questions, and because those usually make for great talking points. Yeah, I'm just sharing the stream right now. Okay. Still, like, getting back into the hang of, like, OBS and shit. Hi, what do you think of Mystic Knights of Tiranogue? I haven't watched it. I want to watch it, but every time, like, I go to watch it, all the rips of it are, like, in terrible VHS quality. I need to sit through it, though. I need to, like, push myself to, like, watch Mystic Knights eventually. I haven't heard the greatest things about it, but hey, you know, so is all the other Saban Tokyo adaptations. I still need to give, like, VR Troopers a proper shot. Beetleborgs was, like, too much for me. Like, it was just too much what the hell. I need to give Beetleborgs another shot eventually. Okay. But I think the first thing is gonna be covering all the Metal Heroes proper, because I do want to do Metal Heroes eventually. I won't be right away because I got Sentai first, as I mentioned in the Black RX video. But yeah, Metal Heroes is definitely something I want to do, especially with Discotek doing a phenomenal job releasing a bunch of Tokusatsu, specifically Metal Heroes. Like, they're doing, like, they just announced the freaking. I will send you the PNG, Mr. Cake Dragon Man. Also, Highbolt Creature. Yeah, Metalder looks really interesting. I've seen a lot about it, and it's like, man, that sounds like one of the greatest tokus if I actually sat down and watch it. But yeah, Discotek's been doing a really good job with They just announced a Winspector for Blu-ray, and it's like, you can pre-order that right now. I'm definitely trying to build out my Metal Heroes collection. Yes, yeah, Discotek's that, okay, I have to, yeah, so Discotek, they're doing a new dub of Lovely Complex. I mostly follow them for the Tokusatsu stuff, but, I do like their anime releases. I just haven't. I have heard of Mighty Mosh and Emo Rangers. That probably is April Fool's father. If I'm gonna cover that. Didn't plan on doing that. Yeah, Metaphor great. Metaphor, yeah. I'm very excited for when more people play it, so I can do more spoilery discussions of certain aspects. Because there's, like, an aspect towards the end of the game that I really want to do a video on. Like, that's just completely me bait. I need to make a video on it. Thoughts on Marvel Rivals? I'm loving it. I really love Marvel Rivals so far. I love it from the gameplay perspective. Story, I'm interested in too. I'm waiting for the story to get more fleshed out because they actually do have like story shit like in the lore, and they said like, hey, more coming soon. So I can do a video on like Penny's stuff. So I can like as a follow up to my Penny comics video. That is something I want to do. And also just take a look at some of the other characters. Like how are they adapted into this new like Rivals lore? Um, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like those are. I always see like Winter Soldier, Moon Knight, and Magneto all over like every game I play. There's like so yeah. Like if you're a fan of those characters, like I think you're eating good. It's pretty also awesome that Magneto's voiced by like James Arnold Taylor, who I know lots of people like typecast as Johnny Test, but I know him as like Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars show, the CGI one. So it's really cool to see him in like another like Marvel role. Yeah. Yeah, Marvel Rivals, I've been having a lot of fun with that one. I have been very slow about playing it. I know like other people are like already at level 10, and I'm like, I'm barely there. I need to like, like catch up on my gameplay. Yeah, it's a real fun game. And I'm just super slow when it comes to live service games. Like, even if I like a live service game, I'm just like, I can only do like a few matches because of their nature, grindiness. It's just like, yeah, I don't want to do a few games a day, but like the game doesn't want me to do a few games a day, so, or like the community too, because everyone's like, they be playing that shit for like 7 hours, and I'm like, how the hell do you all do that? I got work to do. I guess for a lot of streamers, that's their job. So yeah, it's a job to entertain. I don't mind the Wolverine design, but like, okay, here's the thing about Persona 1 and 2. I do like. I've played one half of 2, the Innocent Sin portion. I like that game. Persona 1 and the second part of 2, I still need to finish, but what I've seen of them, I really do dig what they're going for. I really. There's a manga adaptation of 1 that's surprisingly pretty good that I want to cover one day. Um, but like I actually haven't finished that manga adaptation, but like from like the 10 chapters of 50 I've read, it's really cool. Especially the artwork. The artwork there is pretty as hell. God, Persona 3 has really good music. Just drink some cola. It's not like any of the big 2 colas. It's just like a third party cola I got from like True. I do want to read the Persona 1 manga, but One Piece and Bleach have held me captive. I'm a huge Persona 2 fan that's never played Persona 2. Oh, yeah. I really do hope, out of all the Atlas ports, Persona 2, I want to happen the most. Because I feel like that has the potential to be, like, appealing, not just to appeal to a modern audience, but just, there's a lot you need to do to Persona 2 to, like, port it and HDify it. Not HDify it, just, like localization. The localization of Persona 2, especially, you need that all, and, like, previously, like, the packages in the America and the international especially just been, like, because, like, they released the second part on PS1, but not the first part on PS1. And then, like, they did release the first part on PSP, but not the second part on PSP. It's just, it's a mess. So I do hope, what if Q and P had P1 and P2 get... I'd be down with, like, a Q3 that had... I just never played the Q games, so I'm, like... I don't really have... Like, I don't want to play the Q games. It's just they're on 3DS. And, like, I could emulate them on 3DS, but, like, I don't know. I think I want to play Etrian Odyssey before I play the Q games, because those are basically just Etrian Odyssey likes. And, like, hey, Etrian Odyssey is on PC with, like, Persona and SMT characters. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know about the Akechi thing. Well, one, that's kind of like spoilers for Persona 5, but also I don't that's Akechi will get his own video eventually. I want to make it a Akechi video, so we'll talk more about it there. Because believe me, Akechi's on my mind, so he's definitely a subject I want to write a video about. Um, yeah. How's everyone's week been? I know the week just started. I always ask everyone how their week is at the beginning of the week. That's just, I don't know. Like, how's everyone's week been so far? Oh yeah, 100%. Like I have friends who hate Akechi. I have friends who love Akechi. Like I'm firmly in the love category. It's like I have literally seen nobody indifferent to Akechi. That's kind of the crazy thing about his character. He is like your biggest YouTube poop project. Oh man, I love YouTube poops. I might check that out actually. Sandwich Studios. Like make sure to like I know you. I think you follow me on Bluesky, so make sure to like at me. Busy but good. Bolt creature. Yeah, I think good. I hope you're doing well, Bolt. What's up? Hey, Jack Rocket. We're just chilling. I was just talking to this Persona because I guess the Persona 3 music's playing. Um. Also, Jesse, on the Gav thing, I've been really loving Gav. Um, I think that sounds a lot edgy, but I think that's like a final quarter for Gav thing, because like usually what modern commentator especially likes to do is escalation, and like Gav is really like into the like we start small but then we build up. Like it took 6 episodes to get a secondary writer in Gav, and then like that's pretty like and then it's like okay, we're only now getting our first super forms in Gav. I haven't actually gotten to those episodes because all my friends have been busy, so we haven't been able to watch them. But like, I'm very excited to get there. Okay, Magenta. Funny question. I've mentioned this on Bluesky multiple times. I do ship Akechi and Joker. I am. They are cooking right now. Oh yeah, I'm sure, Media Guys Ovaka. Welcome to chat. And Gav, yeah, like I'm on episode 11 right now, but God, it's so good. It is like I love Gotchard. I like Geats. It's still a step up. I really eventually when Gav ends, and if the next so just dumb thought experiment I've had, if Gav ends and the next Kamen Rider is not start with a G, I want to make a video called the G Trilogy of Kamen Rider. And like that's just a thought I've had. I don't think it'll pan out because I have a feeling the next writer is going to be another G writer like in 2025. But like I do have an idea for like the G trilogy and like how I can like make and how like each entry is like unique. But like that's the G trilogy. I don't know. Like that's just a dumb thought I've had. I'd be interested in like covering that, but like that's if the next writer is not starting with a G. Also, hi, just some random guy. Yeah. Yeah, but I've been really enjoying Gav. Like it is. Like I'm not gonna go like as far as the Twitter hype man being like this is the best writer's been in years because I've been enjoying Writer. Like I enjoyed Geats and Gotchard and Saber. Revice was half and half. But excuse me. But like Gav does feel different in a good way. Like yeah. Like, Gav is very good. Like it's different, but it's in a very I don't know, it just you could tell they wanted to shake things up this year. And also gets me really excited for what the next Sentai is going to be. Because I'll be honest, because I haven't really talked about it on the channel yet, Boon Bunger not really doing it for me. It's good. I like it. It's like good, but just like compared to the last three shows, which I've absolutely like. I love Zenkaiger. I love Dawn Brothers. I love King Oger. Boon Boon's kind of. It's all right. Just kind of like it's not like a steep decline. It's just I don't know. After like such a great show like King O, like just such back-to-back bangers of King O and Dawn Bros and Zenkaiger. Just I've mentioned this on Bluesky multiple times, where it's like, man, Boom Boom, you're not really hitting it for me. Also, ooh, I like this one. Why don't writers from other series help new writers? Well, that's just kind of like I'm like anniversary stuff, and like I guess I could just push this into anniversary stuff in Kamen Rider. I'm kind of like I don't mind it, but it's like if that was like a common occurrence, I don't know. I just get really bored. Like I like I like the Kamen Rider Legend approach of anniversaries, where it's like it's inspired by like old stuff, but it's not like directly like. I mean, of course, we saw Decade in the Future Daybreak movie. I've yet to see, but I don't know. I just prefer the more like we take influence from the aesthetics and like themes of the old stuff than just bringing back the old stuff. Like Ultraman Arc. Like I guess I can bring that up. Ultraman Arc. They did not have the Blazar actor for the Blazar crossover episode, but I still thought that was a great episode because it explored the themes of communication in Blazar. So that's like my whole thing. With that, like just like anniversary elements. Like I don't know. Maybe I just. Well, also like continuity is just also like a dumb thing in Tokusatsu. Like, in most comic book and like superhero stuff, I just don't really care about like, oh, the continuity doesn't match up. Nah, man, just who cares? Who the hell cares? Like, just like I don't really care about the like if does it matter to the story that's telling? Cool. Like I know like what people threw fit at Kamen Rider Geo saying not all the writers take place in one world. It's all like 20 worlds that like are merging together as the series goes on. Like, who cares? That's what it needed for the story. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, I do think Kamen Rider Geo is way smarter than people give it credit for, even if the final act was a bit messy. Yeah. And also, we should embrace the mess. Like, it's just because, like, it doesn't need, we don't need to, like, always have, like, it's fiction. Just enjoy, like, the story and the meaning to you. And I think, like, Kamen Rider Heisei Generations Forever really hammers that home, where it's, like, it's not about the lore and the accuracy. It's about the feeling. Yeah, the feeling of, like, seeing those heroes, you know? I do got to do a video on Heisei Generations for the Heisei Generations trilogy in general. Like, that's a really good trilogy of movies. Heisei Generations Final is like one of my favorite crossover movies. Which oddly, Heisei Generations Final is not the final one. That's really funny, but like, and that used to piss me off, but I'm like, nah, it's just funny now. Feel free to ask any questions. Like, not statements, like, make sure to make them questions so I can actually, like, properly, like, answer them. Like, with question marks. Oh, as for the Ben and John should get a V-Cinema thing, I mean, Geats is kind of over. Like, Ben and John, like, I do like those characters, but it's like, yeah, just let it go. It's like, it's over now. Like, I'd love to see Ben and John, like, because, okay, for people who haven't watched Kamen Rider Geats, Ben and John were, like, two secretary guys for, like, one of the main writers, and they had a brief scene where they became Kamen Riders, but you didn't see their suits. That was an episode, to be sure. That was one of the weirdest episodes of Geats, but it's like, Have I seen the Gorzuger toy listings? I have not. Let me go look them up right now. I think they're on Tokulectables, if I'm correct. By the way, if anyone wants to like know where to get cool Tokusatsu toys, Tokulectables is. I've used them before. They're a bit expensive, but like their shipping is really good. That's kind of my Tokulectables like little review there. Yeah. And like they have like some stuff I've been meaning to like check out at Tokulectables where it's like they have like these Blokies and it's like, oh, one of them's like Kamen Rider Build and Cross Z, and like that's exciting. I want to get that. And like, yeah, I don't know why this became like a Tokulectable shill. Did you actually understand the G Trilogy Normal reference? I did not understand that reference, I'll be honest. I think it might. Is it like a Garfield thing? Because normal. I don't know. I was lost. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm looking at the Gorzuger toy listings. Oh, keychains? Is that the main gimmick of the Sentai? Oh, it's a 30 Rock reference. Okay, I have not watched 30 Rock. That is on my list. I want to watch 30 Rock. Did I know that there was a Golden Age Aquaman? Well, I'm sure like lots of heroes have Golden Age, like Golden Age counterparts. So yeah, I want to watch 30 Rock eventually. I will say, there's just a lot of like sitcoms I've been meaning to get towards. The gimmick is rings in every. Oh, individual weapons. Okay, yeah, we're back. We're back, baby. It's been a while. When was the last series that had individual weapons? Like, Tokyuger? Zyuohger had, like, the, whip thing, but that was only for the whip sword, but that was only for red. Q-Ranger did have individual weapons, but you had to, like, build them in, like, different unique ways. The soldier was all swords. Do you have an opinion on the Transformers X Godzilla figure? I have not seen that. I'm going to Google that right now and make it my own judgment. Also, yes, Basilo and Metaphor is one of the best characters in the game. Don't want to say too much, but like, yeah. Okay, you're right, Patty. Transformers X Godzilla figure. Let me look at these. What did Hasbro... Because usually Hasbro crossover figures are pretty mid. So... I mean, the new Sonic one looks great. Alright, Takara Tomy. That's this thing. This looks kind of boring. I'm gonna put this on screen. This is kind of like the most boring, like... This shit kind of boring. That's kind of my little, like, This is my review of these figures. Boring as shit. These are somehow the most boring figures I've ever seen. Please let me know. I'm going to put it on screen. Please let me know if this is the right one or if I... Because this is from 2024. Alright. It's just a Grimlock that turns into Mega... Yeah, I know. It's so boring. Yeah, that's the one I saw. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let me... Sorry, just OBS fumbling. Okay, transition. Alright. So this is the, from the transfer. See, like, look at this. This is just boring. There's no flair. It's all, like, I don't mind G1 stuff, but, like, that's so boring. This is bad. This is bad. This is Takari Tomy for the record. Apparently there's, like, I don't know how I feel about this one. Is this even Kiryu? This is just G2 mold. I don't know. It's like so boring. This is, I don't know. Why not just make your own original? Well, like, these are the physical toys. These are the physical toys. Like, I mean, yeah, we can like art our own design, but like if we want like the plastic version, like, you know, just playable Transformer, it's like, what the hell? Like, man, this is like, honestly, like, God, that's so bad. Just I'm just gonna transition back to like I was talking about the toy company. Oh, talking about the toy company. Okay, okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't know. Yeah, that was. God, what the hell was that? I mean, also it's like I don't. I think I know that like it's also sucks because like the Sonic toys. I'm gonna put the Sonic Transformers collab on screen right now. Has new molds that and like these are new molds for the Sonic characters like as Transformers. Um, gonna put the if it would only like load. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put the Sonic thing on screen. Yeah, because like these are like unique molds. Like these are just actual unique molds for the Sonic characters. Like I'm surprised they didn't do Shadow. Like what the hell was like I don't know. Like why didn't you do Shadow? Maybe Shadow's coming later, but like yeah. Um. Yeah, these are the Sonic ones, and they actually have like unique molds to them. Um, it's also pretty cool. You get like a little. It is very G1 and both G1 and Green Hill Zone thing because it's like it's like look they got the little capsule, the ring. They're in Green Hill. It is what it is. Yeah. Blue Booster and Wingtail are these two. Honestly, when I see this guy, when I see the Sonic guy, the Blue Booster guy, I keep thinking he looks like Sonic Man from Sonic 06. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like I don't know how I feel about like freaking Sonic 06 ass references and I mean, granted, we saw Mephiles in Shadow Generations, but this is still a bit much, man. Oh. I do not have opinions on that, Jesse. Yeah. They're a bit creepy, but like they work. I think Tails looks the best, and I think I like Tails more because it's like, oh, that's the tornado. That's the thing Tails uses. And like the Sonic car is, it's fine, but it's it's Sonic All Stars Racing, and I'm like, I don't mind Sonic All Stars Racing. It's just not as doesn't make me like soy jack as hard as the Tails one. Yeah. What else do we got? I'm gonna transition back to the just me talking. Yeah, the Transformers collab toys. Maybe I heard they haven't been the greatest recently, but maybe this one will be pretty good. Maybe this yeah, they're putting a lot of love into it. Um, I did see the Monster Hunter Transformer earlier. That looks really sick. I do think Robotnik's Racers. Oh, like is that the fan game or am I getting confused on something? I'm sorry, my brain's blinking out. Yeah, the Monster Hunter Transformer does look really sick. I will say. Like, are we talking about like the enemies? I don't know. Hey GG 1954. We're just vibing. We were just talking about like collaboration Transformers. Gotcha. God, Burn My Dread, such a banger. Burn My Dread. I'm not nearly as talented a singer as the Persona fellas. I wish Zilla was treated with respect. Nah. I mean, like, the thing about Zilla is that he comes from, like, a very cynical place. Like, the 1998 one, I assume. the 1998 like guy, 1998 Godzilla. He just comes from a very cynical place that I can't really blame Toho for like doing what they do to Zilla. And it's like, I don't even think his movie's that great, so it's like, eh. I still gotta like catch up on the Godzilla. Like I finished all of the Showa films, which is like half the Godzilla film roster, and I got to do Heisei. I have to like finish up Millennium because I have watched a couple Millenniums here and there, but I have not finished the Millennium era. I've watched Shin and -1 because I made videos on them, so I have watched those. Those great films. -1 like is a bit tricky, but I don't want to get into that. Like my -1 opinions right now. It's the most 5-star film that I feel the most bad about, but that's a whole other discussion for another day for people much smarter than me, or when I do more research. Honestly, the stream's like 30 minutes in, and the stream's pretty stable. Usually I have some technical scuff, but like... Oh, the Godzilla the series. Okay, I haven't watched Godzilla the series, so I'm like, maybe that's a good one, but like, that's gonna be like on the roster for like later, hopefully. Like, hopefully I'll like that show, like, cause I heard some good things about it, but you know, you never know. Hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Do you think Godzilla was a... I haven't watched that film, so... Actually, no. Have I watched that? No, Hedorah. No, I love that film. Okay. Sorry, I got confused. Yeah. I'm not... I think it probably is, but, like, I need to do more research on that. But I do love Hedorah. I do love that Hedorah film. Sorry if I've just been scatterbrained lately. It's been a mess this week, but, like, hey, you know, you do what you gotta do. Yeah. But I do want to like actually like Hedorah is a film I really want to cover. Like I was supposed to cover like all the Showa Godzilla films like last year, but I even wrote like scripts for them, but I didn't end up doing that because of stress and just like it was overwhelmed and I was kind of Godzilla out for a while. But now I think eventually I'll come back to doing those videos like short, hopefully. Maybe not immediately, maybe not like in the next few months, but like eventually I do want to go back and like produce those scripts. Um, yeah. What else? Ooh. Sorry, just I have good Oh, Godzilla Singular Point. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to watch Singular Point. Singular Point was I've been wanting to watch that ever since it first dropped. It's just Netflix stuff is usually like, oh, they drop and then I watch a couple episodes, and then like then I just kind of forget about it for a while unless I'm like really committed to it. And like Singular Point, like man, I gotta watch that one. It looks really cool, especially because it has Jet Jaguar in it. Singular Point, I really, really want to watch. That definitely is on the docket for like. I just have too many things I want to watch, man. That's the problem with being like a media reviewer or analyzer. It's just so many things I want to watch to get so many context and just like, you know, said I've watched all of Combinator. I can say that, but like, whew, that did a number on me, especially Showa. I even though it's like Showa's shorter by technicality, I do find it easier to do Heisei just because I think like, I do like the show Era. Don't get me wrong. I do like. Oh, the Blue Exorcist artist did the character. Okay, I gotta watch it. Yeah, I do like. Blue Exorcist is another thing I need to like finish. Or like, I need to read the manga for that, rather than like watch the anime. Because I've only watched the anime, and apparently like the anime takes some liberties like in the final act. I heard like some people didn't really like Singular Point, but like I think I'll like it. I think I'll like what Singular Point has cooking. Because like some people just they want different things from their Godzilla, so yeah. But I think I'll like Singular Point. What else? Bum bum. Also, as for I don't really do power scaling. I'm mostly just there for like if I like just to give an example like power scaling. I don't care about death battles for the power scaling. I care about them for their for their like character interactions and shit. So like I can't really say if it's the strongest in Toku history, but it's probably up there if it can go like galaxy sized. I don't know. I'm just not a power scaler. Like, which is weird because I like watching like versus shows, but that mainly for the character interactions at this point. How is Akiba Ranger both official and unofficial? Like, okay, well, it's like it's unofficial, but because it's a side project, and in universe they're unofficial, but they're official because they're produced by Toei. That's how it works. I still have yet to finish Akiba Ranger, but like that's how it works. God, I love this stream is just me saying like I haven't seen that. I need to finish that or something like that. I don't know. I'll work on it. Dude. I'll probably go for like another 20 or so minutes. Then I'll head out. Go back to my video making cave. Actually, the next video is done. Edited by Mr. Cake Dragon Man. He's been doing a couple editing for the channel. And it's gonna be on the Muppets 2015 show. I don't know when I'm gonna release it within the next few days, but I don't know which day specifically because I want the micro essays to breathe a bit before I release the Muppets one. The 2015 Muppets sitcom. That's the one I'm. Have I watched Kamen Rider Gav? I have watched the first 11 episodes. They're great. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Kamen Rider Gav's amazing. I remember liking it when I watched it when it came out. I haven't watched it since. Muppets or Singular Point Bolt? I'm a bit confused. I don't know. I think you were talking about Muppets. No, don't bring that into my chat, please, Jesse. I don't care about which fictional characters. No. Please, no. I'm just gonna remove that comment if you don't mind. I just do not care for that kind of discussion. Akiba Ranger. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. No, that's fine. Okay, Akiba Ranger. Yeah, Akiba Ranger seems like something, from what I've seen, I will either really like or really not vibe with. I just do not care about Akiba. I do care about it. But just some jokes I've seen just really, they just kind of like, I don't know. Some of the jokes I've seen, like especially the season 2 jokes, do not. Just oh hi Arnie, yeah I'm doing all right. Yeah, we're talking about Toku and shit. But yeah, Akiba Ranger just seems like that thing with your mouth. Well, what do you mean that thing with my mouth? I'm a bit confused. Sorry. Oh. I was replying to Arnie. Oh, okay. Yeah, the YouTube doesn't really like, unlike Twitch. I do like how Gav writes bit and guest characters. Yeah, they really like are doing really good at like the one-off plots in Gav. Like, cause it can like Gotchard was also really good with bit characters, but I know that wasn't everyone's cup of tea. Uh, no, you're fine, Sandwich. You're fine. I'm probably saying your name wrong because it's like, uh, but it is what it is. Yeah, like yeah, I do appreciate. Yeah, but back to what Arnie was saying, I do appreciate how Gav does write the bit characters so far. What else? Yeah, but like next video is gonna be the 2015 Muppet Show. It's gonna be another short one, but it's a goofy name. I understand. Yeah, next video is gonna be a pretty short one. Um, like I think it's all right. I think it's an all right video. I looked through the edit. Like Mr. Cake did a great job doing it. Oh yeah, Gav's music. I have it. That's my favorite. Honestly, out of everything Gav has been doing, the music in Gav has been my favorite part. The music is like they just released the soundtrack, um, like on they did like a volume 1 of like here's all the music in Gav right now, and it's so good. Like the main battle theme, I think it's called "Eat Me." Phenomenal. It's phenomenal track. Like please check out at least if you don't check out Gav itself for like understandable reasons because it's kind of hard to access like Toku unless you go to like shady piracy sites. Um, like the freaking music in Gav is phenomenal. Like go listen to the music. It's on YouTube. Just Google it. No, they should not remake Muppet Wizard of Oz. No, we've already had enough. I've watched that movie recently. I do not like it. Just leave it in the past. I enough remakes of movies anyway. Just that's dumb. I don't know. Look, like even then, Muppet Wizard of Oz has its dated, terrible charms. Like, wait, give me a sec. Give me a second, fellas. Alright, sorry about that. Just had to close the door. There's some noise seeping out, but hey, how we all doing? Yeah, there is, but it's like you. For me, it's like you got your one shot. We failed. Who cares at this point? Like I just want anything new Muppets, man. Like the freaking Disney's not doing a great job. Like the last Muppets Mayhem was fun, and then we just didn't get any more after that. That's like the problem Muppets. When we get stuff, it's usually pretty good, like Haunted Mansion, and then Muppets Mayhem, and then it's just no, nothing else. We haven't even had a consistent show since like the 2015 one, and even then that got canceled after one season. I'm sorry, I'm on my Muppets rant. I've just been like I just watched Christmas Carol recently, the Muppets Christmas Carol, so maybe I've watched all the Muppet movies. I think next up is like I'm gonna watch every episode of the Muppet Show. Um, and then Muppets Tonight. I know like what happened with that Twitter user. It's weird to like talk about Muppets, but like screw it. Muppets are great. I mean, they are by the same creators, Arnie, and they do like the Muppets and Sesame Street do have a lot of like inner Like, they do blend together. Like, in Muppet movies, you'll see Sesame Street characters make cameos. Is Jack Black a sellout? Yeah. Anything else? Nothing. I've kind of known that for a while. Even before, like, the Mario movie stuff, he's a big actor. Yeah. Yeah. God, Persona music's so good. Thoughts on Giro Zuger? I'm very excited for Giro Zuger. Like, the suits look great. The mecha for the little we've seen of the mech looks great. I'm super excited for Go Zuger. Like, I want that show now, but I understand that shows take time, so I'll wait till March. I am very excited for Go Zuger. Especially the name number one Sentai. That just, that tickles my brain in an interesting way, and I'm very excited for what that could possibly mean. For the show. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm just gonna be eating some chips, if you don't mind. I'm really hungry. Favorite wild card in Persona? Probably Minato, the Persona 3 protagonist. I just like everything about Persona 3. Like, I just like everything about Persona 3. Like, I think it's the best game in the series, so it's like, if you ask anything, like, favorite X in Persona, it's most likely gonna be 3. Like, everything from 3. I just love 3 so much. Like, I think it has the best social links, the best story, the best characters. Like, that's why I play 3's music right now. It means a lot to me. Yeah, Ren's really good. Oh, hi, Insid. Speaking of characters, yeah, Ren, Persona 5's protagonist. I think he's my second favorite wild card. Just because of, like, you know, they do show a lot of personality with him. Yeah. How you doing, Yensid? I'm just eating Funyuns. Like, these chip things. I just really like Funyuns. Do you have to play No, you don't have to play Persona games in order. The cool thing about Persona is that it's like Final Fantasy. Like, most RPG series, like Dragon Quest and, like, Pokemon work that way. Where it's like, the number is just, like, it's a new entry. Like, Persona 5, everyone jumped in with Persona 5. Persona 4, people jumped in with Persona 4. Persona 3, people jumped in with that. So just pick which one's interesting to you. It's the same thing with Kamen Rider. Yeah. Oh, great to hear you're doing well, Jensen. These Funyuns are really good. They're really good Funyuns. I'm disappointed that there might be no Garchard Gav crossover. Yeah, I think that they're saving that for later. I am a bit disappointed in that, but also it's like, I'm glad that those resources are going to making Gav really good. Like, even if we don't see, like, a proper crossover. I really like these Funyuns. That's just the later half of the stream. Me eating Funyuns and just talking about how good they are. Oh yeah, I think there could be some great interactions between Hotaro and Shoma, like properly in a proper crossover movie. Actually, like, my conspiracy theory is Shoma and like they're waiting for the spring. They're getting the new spring because Kamen Rider used to do spring movies. They don't really do that anymore. But now with the new schedule, I think they're gonna move the crossovers to spring. I could be wrong. True. They are harder to like dip. Yeah. Also, like, Power Rangers. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I think most Power Rangers would love their Super Sentai counterpart. Like, the Power Rangers, like, are pretty friendly. So I don't really think any, like, maybe there would be conflict, but, like, there would be ultimately a mutual understanding. That's just my view of it. Like, I remember when Dino Fury's cast got revealed, there was some great art someone did of, like, the Ryu soldiers handing their swords to the Dino Fury characters. That was really cute. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up soon, because it's almost been an hour, and I just want to spend an hour chilling. And eating my Funyuns. True, but, like, Outright Killer is, like, a unique case. Oh, hey, no problem. Like, thank you all for coming along. And, like, watching me eat Funyuns and just talk about Persona and Power Rangers. Like, I'm just grateful to have the audience that just, like, freaking, like, shows up. Yeah. I'm not gonna end stream right away, I'm just gonna give it, like, a few minutes. Yeah, next up, Muppets. Next up is the Muppets video. And then, yeah. Yeah, an opportunity to get some socializing in. Yeah. So yeah, next up, the Muppets video will come out next, and then Game Awards stream Thursday. I'm not sure which one will come first, but I'll probably release. I might release the Muppets video on Wednesday, and then we'll do the Game Awards on Thursday. So yeah. So yeah, have a good day, everybody. I'm just gonna stop the stream, and yeah. Love y'all.